Hey guys, Super Gusso's Final Wars here, and I'm back for another video. Today we're going to be doing my review of episode 5 of Primal. So, just a quick recap. In episode 1, both Spear and Fang lost their families to the red-horned T-Rexes, or Alpha Tyrannosaurs. Episode 2, they tried to get along, failed at it, but in the end they got along. In episode 3, focused on a mammoth herd and wanted to get the tusk of their dead herd number back from Spear and Fang. But eventually they got their herd number back. Well, tusk back from their dead herd number. In episode 4, we saw Spear and Fang face off against a giant spider, an army of bats, and a gigantic army of velociraptors, I think. So this time we're going to be reviewing Rage of the Ape Man. So, before we begin our little review, this was the kind of last episode of the Primal series, and people were wondering what happened. Well, if you're wondering what actually happens in the episode, we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. So we see Spear and Fang getting to another area. Obviously, I think they're just trying to find a new home. Because at this point, I don't know where they're going. I think they're just trying to find a new home. So they get to this beautiful paradise. There's no danger. They don't smell any danger. And there's a lot of food, a lot of water. This looks like a good place to call home. So Spear and Fang make themselves at home. Spear enjoys the sun, while Fang gets a drink and starts chasing around some butterflies, while Spear starts hunting, but instead of using his spear, he uses his hands to catch the fish. Because they are not really that afraid, and plus I don't think they ever notice any creatures using weapons like that, so yeah. So Spear catches enough food for both him and Fang, and Spear decides to go for a little swim after Fang got spooked by a worm that was in her footprint, because she had a bad flashback to when they fought the snakes. Yeah, we all know what Fang is afraid of. She's afraid of frickin' snakes. So, anyway, Spear goes for a little swim while Fang takes a little nap. However, during Spear's little swim, he noticed something that was very, odd. And that was some creatures grabbing Fang and taking her away. So before Spear can find Fang, he gets knocked out. And then we notice, then when we come back to Spear, things go downhill very quickly. So when Spear wakes up, he's in a battle arena, or a weird area. I'm just going to say a battle arena. And obviously he's all tied up, and there's a bunch of mother freaking monkeys. And they're obviously cheering on for something. And the most odd thing is, the moon is freaking green, and Spear sees Fang right next to him, and they look down and they see the clan leader. And obviously they're preparing for a ritual. Something that kind of happens, I think, for their little thing that happens every generation. I think he is like whoever is the last gorilla standing will get to become the chosen one to fight. The T-Rex. So basically, whoever is the last one standing will fight Fang. And in order for that to happen, they have to basically kill each other. And so the fight begins, and I will say this gorilla fight is possibly the best, most entertaining gorilla fight. I'm gonna make a little joke here. Gong, what the heck are you doing? Why the heck are your freaking people are going crazy? That day, I thought you were the king of freaking monkeys. But this one big gorilla, he's like 3 times their size. He just freaking Hulk smashes one of them. While the one with the necklace of teeth just basically beats the crap out of his friends. And now there's only him and the big one. And at first I was like, how is he gonna beat the big one? But then he does get a few hits, and the big one also gets a few hits. But in the end, the one with the necklace of teeth beats literally beats the other one to death. So after that, he is chosen as the champion. And gets rewarded with this strange black liquid. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure every Primal fan are still wondering, what the heck is this? And, of course, there are some skulls of victims from past battles, and he chooses the Triceratops skull. And when he drinks the black liquid, he basically becomes a monster. Basically more like a were-gorilla or something. And he becomes more like a rare animal. Like a werewolf, but not a wolf, but a rare gorilla. Like, he becomes gigantic, and he becomes more like this giant green monstrosity. He's like the Hulk, but bigger and less friendly. And at this point, I'm just like, how the heck are Spear and Fang gonna fight their way out of this one? They fought their way out of past battles. How the heck they're gonna fight their way out of here? So Fang breaks herself free and starts to fight the giant gorilla. And the giant gorilla just flat out disrespects Fang by just giving her the B slap. And I was like, oh my god, that is 100% disrespectful. And Spears is basically helpless. He can't do anything. And he's trying to break himself free. And the giant gorilla gets his freaking Triceratops mask, and now he just looks more menacing looking. Can you imagine that? A gorilla wearing a Triceratops as a freaking mask? And through this whole episode, Fang gets her butt whooped. Literally, she can't even do anything. She does land a hit, but it's not even enough to faze him. And I also forgot to mention there was a skull of a T-Rex and a freaking mammoth. Like, these monkeys are just flat out evil. They're just capturing these innocent animals who are just minding their business and literally beating them to death. And Spear and Fang are now the next victims. That little paradise that we saw earlier was just basically more like a bait. It was meant to lure victims there. And the monkeys, they just take them. So, Fang gets her butt handed to her. Now at this point, she's basically kind of dead. Not literally, but kinda. So Spear breaks out. And the monkeys, they all notice this. So before the gorilla can kill Fang, Spear jumps in and punches him in the eye. But that's still not enough to completely faze him. So Spear has a plan. He's gonna drink the freaking black liquid so he can become another hulking monster. The only way to beat a monster is you have to become a monster. So the monkey people notice this and they try to stop Spear, but they're too late. After throwing the clan chief off the cliff, he drinks all of the weird black liquid, and he becomes like an unstoppable force of nature, and he just flat out becomes a beast. Well, it's not to mention, he drinks all of it. The gorilla only drinks a little bit of it. Just a small drop. So then, Spear goes to the rescue and fights the gorilla guy. The gorilla does land a few hits. Not enough to face Spear, because now he's like invincible. So he just freaking kills the gorilla guy and kills all the monkey people. So when day breaks, Spear's back to normal and sees all the carnage he caused and goes to check on Fang and she's not responding to him. And people thought that she died, but later on we found out that she didn't. This is a great episode, possibly the most. This is probably the most. This episode probably has more blood and gore than all the other ones. But then again, I'm probably going to take that back. Because later on we're going to find out that. Yeah. So, I give this episode 10 out of 10 Golden T-Rex stars. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. No. And again, Kong, what the heck is wrong with your people? Like, seriously, what the heck is wrong with your people, Kong? Control them.